Welcome to your week 2 yoga practice for our 8-week winter challenge. This is an 18-minute practice for your neck and shoulders. We're going to start by sitting up tall on something. I'm using a purple block, but you can use a rolled up towel or a folded blanket. The main thing is that you just want to get your hips above your knees and find a comfortable seated position. Soften the eyelids closed and begin to breathe in, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing out, relaxing through the belly. Breathing in, lengthening through the spine. Breathing out, relaxing through the muscles of the face. Breathing in and breathing out. Slowly opening the eyelids to a soft gaze forward. Breathe in, breathe out, we'll rotate toward the left. Breathe in, bring the face forward. Breathe out, rotate toward the right. Just that neck, rotating the head from side to side on the exhale. Use the eyes to guide the head rotation. So the breathing in brings you forward, the breathing out brings you side. Breathing in and breathing out. And release. You're going to bring your right hand underneath your hip. Use your left hand to come up and over, drawing the ear toward the shoulder. Breathe in. Relax that top shoulder away from the ear. And then you can add as much or as little pressure as you want to with that top hand on the head. Turning the chin on the diagonal. Just changing the stretch slightly so that it's slightly more toward the back of the neck rather than toward the side. Keep breathing in and breathing out. And we'll switch sides. Bringing the left hand under the hip, bringing the right arm up and over toward the side of the head. Again, as much or as little pressure as it feels comfortable to you, particularly if you're doing this in the morning when the neck is quite cold. You'll want to do less. Relax that right shoulder away from the ear. Keep breathing in and breathing out. And you can draw down on that head as much as it's comfortable, dropping that chin into the diagonal. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And making your way back to center. We'll take a little sunrise sunset. So bringing the arms out, start to turn the thumbs up and arch the back, turn the gaze up, turn the thumbs down, round the back. Inhale, open the chest, expand. Exhale, round through the torso, gaze to the navel. Inhaling, rotate through the thumbs to rotate the arms back. Exhale, rotate through the pinkies to rotate yourself down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Eyes open, eyes closed, whatever's comfortable for you. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up. We're going to stay here. Drop the elbows down by the sides. Keep the collarbones wide and just breathe. And again, I'm not dropping through the back of the neck here. The back of the head is slightly lifted. Take the bottom teeth, bring them in front of the top teeth, and then lift the chin up to the ceiling. Keep breathing in. Notice the stretch in the front of the neck. And release. Come back to center. Reach the arms away from one another. We're going to go into a forearm stretch. I want you to feel reaching from the center of the chest, expanding out through the thumbs, through the middle finger, and through the pinky finger. Now you're going to take the hands and flex through the heels of the hands, pressing the heels of the hands away from you. You'll start to feel this intensity begin to build in the forearms, and that's completely normal. But don't drop the arms. Keep pressing the palms of the hands away. We'll switch the grip, and it's as if you're going to grab a clasp of a watch or a bracelet, and you're pressing out through the tops of the wrists, and this might make your forearms sing just a little bit. It's good for us. Don't worry about it. Breathe into it and breathe out. Reaching away, releasing. Inhale the arms up to twist toward your left. bringing that hand to the opposite knee and the opposite arm around the back. Breathing in and out and softening again the things that no longer need to work here. Inhaling. Exhale, repeat the twist on the opposite side. Just settling here into the twist, breathing in and out. Then we're going to pick it up and move from side to side. So we'll inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, expand sideways. Exhale, rotate through the torso. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, rotating. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, rotate. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, folding. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, folding. Inhale back to center. Release the arms. Coming to a hands and knees position, removing your padding. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Drop down onto your forearms and grab your upper arms here. Place dents in the mat with your elbows. And then replace your hands on those dents. Shift your weight back, spread your fingers away from each other, and then plant them down. Walk the knees under the hips. And we'll move into a cow and a cat, dropping through the belly. And then rounding through the spine. Inhaling, arching. Exhaling, rounding. Use that arch to bring the crown of the head and the tailbone up, and then use the round to really push the floor away, so that as you inhale, you're finding a nice deep arch, and as you exhale, you're finding a round. Back and forth, all the way into the round. Come back to center. Wagging the tail, gaze right, bring the right hip towards you. Wag to the opposite side, left hip, left shoulder, left gaze. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling, center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling, center. You're bringing the hip toward the shoulder just as much as you're bringing the gaze and the shoulder toward the hip. So you want to make sure that as you go to the side, you're closing off the space in that side body before coming back to center. And exhale and center. Tuck the toes. Walk the hands back, release the knees off the ground to walk all the way up into a forward fold. And you're going to walk those feet hip distance apart, keeping the knees bent, holding on to what feels comfortable to you. So you can hold on to knees here if it's comfortable, or you can hold on to the floor if it feels comfortable. Again, knees are bent. Or if you're really comfortable, you can hold on to opposite elbows. Release the head, neck, and shoulders. Now shift the weight forward to the balls of the feet, not so far forward that the heels leave. Just a bit. And then shift the weight back toward the heels. And maybe you can even try lifting the toes. Good. Exhale back to center. We're going to shift to the left side, lifting the outside of the right foot slightly, and then shift to the right side, outside of the left foot lifts, and then shifting all the way back to center. Release back in center, feeling all the sides of the feet into the ground, balls, heels, outsides, and insides. And we're going to move into some lunges in a minute, and it was so cold in here I had socks on, but you can take off socks if you have socks now. That way you can have some traction. Take a deep breath in, and release the arms down, relax the head. Another deep breath in, and then start to unroll the spine piece by piece to come to standing. Coming into a warrior one lunge by taking that left foot forward, right foot back. You want to square the hips by bringing the left foot to the left side, right foot toward the right side, and then squaring those hips forward. Interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, arch the back. And then exhale, dive over a front bent knee. Keep the knee bent as you inhaling, lifting up. Straighten the back leg more as you forward fold and dive down. Inhaling off the front leg. Exhaling off the back leg, notice the back heel is down. Inhaling your way up. Exhaling your way forward. Inhaling your way up. Exhaling forward. Inhaling up. We'll rotate onto that second side by bringing that back foot in, front foot out. Move the right foot to the right side of the mat, left foot toward the left side, back heel down, front knee bent. Switch the grip in the hands, the opposite index fingers in front. Take a deep breath in as you arch. Exhale, round. Inhaling, pushing off the front leg. Exhale, push off the back leg. The legs don't change much. It's more of a weight shift that happens through the torso as you exhale forward and inhaling up. Good. Diving down and diving up. Keeping those feet planted into the floor, breathing out, breathing in. So we're going to come into a warrior two position on that first side. So again, left foot in front, right foot in back, but this time you're squared to the side and your heels make one long line. Bend through the front knee, hips are off to the sides, reach the arms away from one another, and drop into that front heel as you press one arm forward and one arm back. Inhale, lift up, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, separate the shoulders. Inhale, press straight leg. Exhale, bend leg. Inhaling up and reaching. Exhaling and opening. Inhale, pressing off the front leg. Exhale, pressing off the back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the shoulders 1. Roll the shoulders 2. Roll the shoulders 3. Roll the shoulders 4. Roll the shoulders 5. And we'll switch sides. Straighten through the front leg, turn the toes in, out, again, one long line, heel to heel, bend through the front leg. Reaching the arms, we'll inhale, lift the shoulders here. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the leg. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, separate the legs. Inhaling up. Exhaling open. Inhaling up. Exhaling open. Roll the shoulders forward, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming up to center. Bring those hands to the hips, straighten the legs, toes going in, heels going out, both knees straight, or both knees bent. Your choice here. Hinging from the hips, fold forward, catch yourself at the bottom. We're going to bend the knees and soften through the torso just a bit. And then inhale, press the floor away to straighten through the knees a bit. Good. Inhaling, stretching. Exhaling, folding. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now you can choose to keep the knees bent. We're going to interlace the hands behind the back and drop the hands up and over toward the back of the neck. And the range of this will depend on how tight your chest and shoulders are. So it doesn't have to go far to feel intense. Staying there, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Release the arms down. We're going to crawl to a lunge. Turn your left leg out, crawl your hands towards your left side, turn the back right leg under, drop through the knee. 2 shins come back, 2 tops of feet come down. Sit back into child's pose. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Moving into a crossed arm position, drop to the forearms, one arm on top of the other, and then start to walk the arms away from one another as you bring the hips down. Now if you have super flexible shoulders, your arms will walk all the way out to the side, your nose might even touch the ground. For those of the rest of us, it's a bit tight, it's a bit bound, and you're just going to breathe through it. You can walk those hands away from each other as much as it will work for you. And then we'll switch sides. Bring the top arm to the bottom arm to the top, and start to walk those hands away from one another again. Good. Go until you feel a stretch, and then stay here and breathe. You can rest your chin on your top arm. Relax as much of your body as you can. Easier said than done. One more deep breath in, and then exhale, starting to release, bringing yourself back to center. Coming through a hands and knees position to sit those hips off to the side, we're going to come all the way onto our backs, soles of the feet into the ground for a bridge pose. I have a knot in my hair, so I'm going to take my hairband out so my head can lie flat on the ground. And then give yourself a hug, one arm on top, one arm underneath. Don't worry, we'll do both sides, so either arm first. Walk those feet up nice and close to the hips. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale, press the floor away. Inhale, unroll the spine back down. Exhale, press the floor away with the feet. Inhaling, trying to release the spine piece by piece and lift the spine piece by piece. So top of the spine, middle, bottom rolls down. Bottom of the spine, middle, top rolls up. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. We're going to switch the arms. Opposite arm gives you a nice little hug. Wrap those hands around. Deep breath in. And then exhaling, press the floor away. Inhale, unroll down. Exhale, roll it up. Good. If you really want to make this intense next time you do it, you can put a little tennis ball in that sweet spot between the shoulder blade and the spine, just sort of at that top edge of the shoulder blade, but right before the ball can escape towards your head. And then as you go up and down, it's kind of lovely and intense. So know that you have that as an option for the next time that you do this. Release the arms. We're going to come into a twist. Release the right shin off the ground and then drop the legs over to your left side. You're going to take your left hand, palm side down, reach it between the legs, and then the pinky reaches toward the ankle, and you start to straighten the leg. What should happen is this beautiful little intense forearm stretch, and it should feel quite nice, slightly kind of ow, but you only need to straighten the leg as much as you need to find that stretch in the forearm. Breathing in, and then exhaling, releasing, coming back to center. Inhale that left shin in. Exhale, legs toward the right side. Same thing, right hand down, thumb side down. Pinky side wraps toward the ankle, and then start to straighten that leg. You can turn the gaze toward the opposite direction from the knees, but just breathing here, relaxing as much as you can into the floor. Breathing in, and breathing out, coming all the way back into center. Setting up for final breathing, walk the feet away, drop the knees into one another, bring the right hand to the chest, left hand to the belly, and we'll just breathe. Breathing into the top hand and bottom hand, exhaling bottom hand and top hand. Breathing in top of the chest to the base of the belly, exhaling base of the belly to top of the chest. One more breath in, and breath out. And slowly rolling off to your side, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me.